Good evening folks, and welcome. It's a bit of a change on things tonight. When I get the camera in position, let me just get us in position. Let's turn the tripod on. Would help, always works. There we are. Whoops. Ground floor please, there we go. Right, tonight I've got this Sanyo JXT 4406KL music centre. I bought this from the car boot sale. I gave £5. I also got a set of speakers for a £5, so that was a tenner in total, because there was no speakers with this, but I thought it was worth a £5 regardless. And basically all this works. The the turntable was seized. I've already got that off. I've already removed the bottom, because there's certain things that you just don't need to watch me do, and that includes removing bottoms. The cassette deck on it works well as far as I can tell. I haven't tried recording yet, but we'll try that together later on. The dial bulbs in the radio are gone, so that needs to be done if I've got them. The controls all need spraying because they're a bit crappy, but it's got all the knobs on. It's even got record levels on this as well, so it's, you know, mic sockets and stuff. So it's pretty well made. It's not bad. The tape counter even works. The cassette works lovely. The deck was seized. I've got this all undone, ready to take out. This is the what model did I say it was? This is the P182, the BSR P182. Basically, they get the poor man's Garrard SP25. I think if I remember rightly, it was referred to in my younger years. But I just want to make sure I don't drag shit off the bench while I'm moving the power cord. There's no plug on this, but we expect to sort that out a bit later. Oh, pardon me. There's another one for you Americans in honour of your president, Mr. Trumpy Bum. And we'll go through the rest of the music centre later. I'm going to start off with the deck, because that's what I want to do first. So we'll put the music centre there. Just lean it against the tripod. And we'll bring the BSR back up. Now, a couple of things on this BSR to note. The idler is all cracked, so that'll be replaced. The motor pulley's got rust on it, that needs to be cleaned. This gear here is going to be changed. The cycling gear is going to be changed because that's a bit on the stiff side. The speed mechanism is a bit on the stiff side. It needs all doing, so it's all going to get done. So we'll start by taking the deck apart, and we'll give this thing a good going over. It's not terrible, this deck. I mean, I've seen worse, trust me. That's the old idler, and that's no good. Now what I'm going to do, because this idler's no good, because it is fucked, and I wouldn't even save it, because it's even got a divot in it there, look. There's even a crack right in the middle of it there, look at that. It's cracked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the tyre off, and we can see how they're made. Look at that, it's just falling to bits, this one, look at that. And basically all they are is a piece of rubber on a metal wheel. As you see, there's the metal wheel there. That's all they are. Just a piece of rubber, really, that can be thrown. That's no good. And I'm going to take the thrust bearings out of this. No, I'm not. I'm going to take the cycling gear off first. And this is the Japanese shitter for the purpose of the video. Get that clip there. We're not putting that back on. That's plastic and it's shit and it's horrible. That's seized up. Ooh. Not as bad as most. I was able to free that by hand and it's gone nice and free. Whoops. I've just... Oh. Hey, they're coming thick and fast tonight. And this ball race, this can be put away. That can be put in there. Because... Let's get that fucking O-ring out of there. That can be put in there because I'm not going to use that one. Because the reason why I'm not going to use that one is because I've got this one here. I've got this set here which was serviced and came off an MP60 McDonald. So we're going to go with those. And the reason why, because it saves time. Saves you time watching and me time doing, because you've seen me do them countless times. So I think if I can, because what the aim is tonight, what I really want to do, I want to try and make this a one-part video. I don't want to go into multiple parts on the video. Let's put this cycling gear in here because that's the one we're going to use. It's been serviced. That's all nice and good. Well, I think that might need a bit of a clean, but I don't know why. Can't understand why. No, I think we'll be at no, it doesn't. We're okay. No, we're okay. I was going to say that shouldn't need cleaning. It was done, and it's all got plenty of grease, new grease in there as well. So we don't have to worry about that. I might have to clean that idler now. Oh God, I've just got grease all over the nice clean idler. Never mind. Oh, pardon me, a bit of a frog in my throat there. Let me pour some IPA into the cap, and we'll get done what needs to be done. We'll start here with the spigot. Clean all this off. I mean, I had to get this sort of turntable off with a heat gun, but saying that, you've seen me do that, so I didn't see the point of showing you. You know, what's the point of showing you something I've already done? You've already seen me do it. You know, not into. I mean, I've done it. I mean, you have seen a few repeats, obviously, but you know, you don't need to see me do it, so I'm not doing it. If you want to see me do all that, check out one of my other videos. It's the simple solution for that one. Do you know what I'm going to do? That fucking cotton bud is a pain in the arse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the cloth, dip it in the IPA, and I'm going to run around it with that. So I think that's a better solution to the issue here. And there we are, we're clean. Get a cloth on that centre gear pin there, that spigot. That's nice and clean. Now clean the cam follower bearing here. Get that cam follower nice and clean. See, I'm doing the top of the deck first. I'm going to put all the stuff back on it then, because everything else for this has been done. Let's move that oil so we don't end up with oil everywhere. Everything else has been done because it's come off another deck. There we go. Simple. I've got to clean the motor pulley. I'll do that when it's back in the music centre because I can have it spinning then while I clean it. In fact, let's just get the IPA and yeah, and see if it will come off with the IPA. I don't think it will. It's rust. It might. No, it's. Clean this pin here. Oh, there's some shitty oil and grease and stuff down there. Let's get that off. We want all new stuff on, don't we? want it to look good, work as good as it possibly can, because that's how we do things here at Vintage Electronics Repair. There's only two ways to do a job. That's the right way and the wrong way. No other way. So what we'll do next, we'll get the cleaner and there we go. The old I bet this fucker comes up like new, you know. Apart from the bit of oxidisation that's on the arm there. I'll tell you what, you know, this deck's not in bad nick. It's got a good cartridge, I've already checked that. I've not taken the cartridge out because there's no stylus in it, so I've not bothered to do that on this occasion. Head shelf feels it might be need a bit tightening, I don't know. Jury's still out on that. But yeah, this is the Japanese shitter. Tell you, we'll call it the Tokyo shitter. How about that? The Tokyo shitter. But yeah, I've got some clean transit screws as well to put in here because them ones are a bit rusty. But I've got some really nice ones. Make it look as good as it can. And all the writing and everything's lovely on this. It's in lovely condition. This particular deck, it's not really a lot I can pull it up on, I'm afraid. Not that I'd want to, but I can usually find something to complain about. But this is not bad. Not bad at all. Like I say, I've seen worse. Now let's see about this. Does this weight pull off the back of here? Yeah, it does. So I'm going to have to, well, I was going to say I'll have to reset the tone arm weight, but I won't, because that's there's bolted on, that there's grub screwed on, and it butts right up to that, so I'll just set it back to how it was. Like, just push it back on. There we are. Get it as nice as possible, and it's very clean, this deck. I mean, underneath it's not full of grease like most of them are. I think there's a bit of oxidisation there, but you know, and that there is paint. It's got a bit of oxidisation on it, but, well, say oxidisation, it seems to be fucking cleaning off, so it might not be. Let's just give it a quick wipe with the IPA on that. It could be fucking some contaminant. It's fucking polishing off. That's not too bad. I've seen worse. I've played my records on worse. That's not bad. It'll certainly do the job. There we are. Well, that's the base plate cleaned, rudimentary. It will need to be polished and stuff, but that's the plate cleaned anyway, the base plate. That's that cleaned. Right, let's turn it to, well, first of all let's rebuild the top. Resort everything out on the top. So we need that with a thrust washer. Then we need the thrust bearing. We should have another thrust washer somewhere. Where the fuck's you gone? I had 2 of them before. I haven't accidentally put 2 on there, have I? Let's just pull that back out and have a look. No, I don't think I have. I mean, why would I do that? It could happen, but no, there's only one there. No, there's definitely. Oh no, there's 2. There we go. So I did actually put the 2 on together. There we go. That in there. Alright. Lubricate this. There we go. Get the grease open. There we go. Get my brush. That's it. We'll just top the grease up in here a little bit, because you never know, dear. Some of it will be on the got a bit of fucking grease in that, Paul. I'm not completely happy with that. I'm going to check it. I'm going to clean it. Shouldn't need cleaning, it was only done not long ago, but it was also sat for a while as well, so I'm not happy with that. I'd feel better if I there we go. Yeah, it's clean, I cleaned that. No, there's something stuck in on that. You can fucking feel it. There's something there. So what we'll do, we'll get our little tool. Lift that over there. Oh, there's nothing there. But we'll give it a clean anyway. Since it's here, it'd be rude not to. It is nice and clean, that, but there we go. Yeah. Let's get this. Oh yeah. Perfect. Which is what we want. And that doesn't need lubricating, that's lubricated, that pin. You can see the oil on it. You can see the lubricant on that pin. Yeah. better. Much better. Right. So what we'll do, pop this. Yeah, pop. Let's just put a bit of. Don't put grease on the turntable spigot because we've got oil on that. Just engage the push pad. Oh shit. Yeah, we've got something sticking under there. It won't come down any further. So we've got something sticking under there. So we need to look at what that is. But we can put the clip on because we know it's not under here, it's under the bottom. So let's have a look what's sticking. Put the arm down. Turn that round. See where we're sticking. We're not sticking there. Right, we've got round that time. That's where we're sticking. That there. That is not supposed to be that tight. So I mean, it is supposed to be fairly tight, that, but not that tight. I mean, well, it appears to be coming off. Let's have a look at this, make sure it's not deformed. No, we're okay. So what we'll do, we'll give that a clean. There we go. Let's pop that back on. Tell you what, let's put oh, I can run a bit of oil down in a minute. There we are. Let's just lift that back off and give it a little bit, just a little touch of the grease brush. Right, let's put our clip back on and try our mechanism again. This time it should work without fucking making any funny noises. Oh, where's that fucking clip gone? Where have you gone? There it is. Right. A minute, make sure we're fully on there. We are now. Let's clip this fucker into place. There we are. That's it. Let's try the mechanism again. There. Perfect now. See? Goes round as it should. Let's try the manual. Right, so what we're on, we'll put it on 7. 7, which is right. And we want to go to off. Perfect. So that's that working. So we need to, let's feel the arm, see if we need to yeah, we're alright with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So all we need to do now is just put some grease on it. Just need to grease it up a bit, that's all. It's all a bit dry. And this here needs to be cleaned, so we'll move that over to there. Clean all the old crap off. And that's supposed to switch off and it doesn't. So that needs to be cleaned up there. Needs grease on it, to be honest. That's supposed to spring back and it doesn't. So let's put a little bit dab here. Bit of a dab there. There we go. Fuck's sake. Right, don't say I've got to take all this apart to do this. No. Right, because I don't fancy pulling it all apart. Get a bit under there. There we go. Won't work all that on in a minute. Right, this is not a bad deck, this actually is. See, that's turning off now like it should. See, another thing is it could be that there as well, so we'll get a bit of grease. There we go, bit of grease on the speed mechanism. Get the speed mechanism greased up. There we go. Clean the old grease off. Yeah, you can tell it's stiffening up. I mean, there's no need to, turns to like glue, doesn't it? There's no need to take any of this off, I don't think. Might have to actually, but clean the bar. There we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. Oh. That's working better. Work even better in a minute. That there stiff? No, that's okay, but we'll get a bit in there anyway. Now, that's working. That's all working. Wipe the excess grease off. There we go. Give these joints here an oil. Oops. Oh, that'll find its own way. Just wipe off the excess. There we go. Let's just get the cloth. Dab up the excess oil, because we don't want stuff dripping off it, because we've got a circuit board right under it. Yeah, that's got it. Yep. That ain't gonna stick. To get these old transit screws out, move this grease a minute. Get these old transit screws out. So we can put our nice shiny new ones in. It uses the SC12M cartridge, this, by the way, which is the medium sensitive cartridge. Oh, look at that, lovely and shiny. See, I want to try and do this in a one part. I don't really want to have to mess about with a two-part video. I mean, I will if I have to, but where's the fucking spring? Is that it? That's not it, because the other one weren't as open as that. Just, well, actually, it could have been. That was a bit loose, that. Don't want them like that, where they're loose. Don't want them loose. That'll do. like them nice and tight like that, but there we go. That's a bit corroded and crappy as well. I won't throw them, I'll save them. That's a nice shiny one. There we are. That was probably the fucking tighter one. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking over in a minute. There we go. We're all right. I did have a clip for the turntable, but I'm not sure where that's fucking gone. It flew off somewhere. It didn't fly off. It fell off the music centre. I put it on the top of the music centre and took the music centre upside down earlier. Right, so let's just check. Right, so now we want to put our idler on. We want to clean it first, because we've got fucking grease on it. Oh, ooh, that was a warm one. Call a body warmer. Warms your arse on its way out. Lovely. It stinks. Right. Let's just get a bit of oil. Just a little bit on my finger will do it. Just to put down there. In fact, what I'll do, I'll put some on the cotton bud. They can hold the bearings in the motor. And that way I don't have to take the fucking motor apart. There we are. All that. There we are. No dirt come out of there. That's oiled. Drop the idler in place. Put the fibre wash on, that's nice and clean, because one of them's got fucking full of oil and gunge. There we are. I don't know what to do with myself. There's the trim that goes in the middle. I need to get the little hammer on that, because at some point somebody's got a screwdriver under it and made a mess of it. So if I can good enough. Love to know where my clip went. I need to find another clip to put on the damn thing. Put this isopropyl away because that's done with. Perfect now that. Really happy with that. Not happy with the fact I lost the freaking clip. A fibre washer, drop in there with that. Right. Get the IPA back, I forgot about that. They're not usually that much of a mess. There we go. Not usually that much cack inside one of them, but in this one it is. We'll put that, just get that off the top of that one there, we go. If we put that in with all that cack in it, defeats the object of fucking servicing the fucking thing, doesn't it? There we go, that's that side done. Do this side. There we are. Clean the drive drum, the inner rim rather. That's it. Put that turntable back on. Did a spin down on that and I haven't even oiled it yet. I haven't even fucking oiled that yet and it's spinning down lovely. There we are. Just lift the that could do with being cleaned. It's got some cack on it. There we go. Just lift the turntable back off. Just clean the rim. Got all this cack off. I expect might need to polish that, but that's for another. The only thing I don't like is I've only got a plastic spindle. I'd rather put a fucking, and that's been fucked about with. I'd rather put a fucking metal one in it. Don't like the fucking plastic ones this year. So we'll put that there for now. What we'll do, we'll where's the other fucking notch? One there, so there should be one round about here. It's there. Oh. It's actually there. That's it. And the next one is there. It's there. Oh fuck, I scratched it now. That's that in. I need to find that. It's got to come off again because I need to find a fucking clip for the turntable. Right. Let's check the automatic portion of it again. That seems okay. Oops. Yeah, perfect. Right, now this pin here is coming out, so that needs to be just pushed back in because that shouldn't be that loose. Yeah. Perfect. That's it. There we go. That's the BSR serviced. Now let's bring the music centre back up. Put all the oil and stuff and greases away. Don't need any of that now. And I've just knocked the oil off. Luckily the top's closed. I need to find and see if I've got any bulbs to fit it because the dowel bulbs are out, so they're probably blown. So we'll put this lot up here, out of the way. Don't need any of that. We'll need the detergent. They're the screws out of the music centre. We need that. We don't need any of that stuff. That can be put out of the way. IPA may still need, so we'll leave out. It's a mystery where that clip went. It's probably on the fucking floor somewhere. It's a real mystery where that clip went. Oh well. Ouch! Something there just fucking hit me. Yeah. Right. There we go. to do first, I want to spray the switch because the switch is. Oh, there we go. Right, start with the record level controls. Spray all the buttons. There's little holes in the back of these, so we should be able to get the stuff in. And some of them you can't fucking see the hole. There we are. Whoa. Maybe some of it will go in. That one there to press, squeeze. There we go. And that one there is there. I might have to take the board out to do the record play switch. Let's have a look. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Shit, my straw's just flew out. So I've just lost my straw. Where have we gone? There it is. Give that a spray. There we are. Don't think I'll be able to press. Will I be able to press that? Yep. That's that done. Now the only thing I can think about problem here is these. How the fuck am I going to get into them? Any holes in the side of them? Yeah, there is. See, that's the middle there. And I think, slide all them up out of the way. I think we have to get to these fuckers. To these two fucking screws here out. Yeah, and it sort of like just hooked in the bottom, so Yeah, it's basically, what do you call it, this, it's yeah, that'll be probably the FM stereo decoder. Alright, well that's weird. That's weird. You can't get into the fuckers. Oh, that's a strange one. That lifts out there. See if we can lever the switch controls off. I might be able to lever them off, but I don't want to break them. Oh shit, no. No. Don't want to break them. But we've got to get something in to spray the fuckers, that's the problem. I would imagine leave them all like that, lift it up. I'm trying to look at how they're attached. Just let that back down again. We're stretching a wire. Oh no, we're not. I thought I was stretching a wire. There we go. Now, it's one side of it's moved. There we are. Gee, I bet that lot's going to be a bastard to get back in again, isn't it? Well, at least we've got to the controls. Actually, they're not too bad. Can I get in there with a fucking cotton bud? Don't think I get in there with a cotton bud. Give them a fucking... Oh, a bit of a clean. Oh, well, we've got a fair amount of shite in them. Yeah. Fair amount of crap in them actually, and that just lets you in there to get the fucking shit. bit. Just spread a bit like that to be safe. There we go. There we are. Now putting these fuckers back in. Let's put them all the way down. I think we're going to have to put it in that way like that. Let that drop down. They have to come up a bit because I think the way I'm going to have to do it is to lift that out. Stand this on its end. Bring all these down here. All of them up. All of them up there. Right. Now. Well, the problem is I can't see there. I can't see that. That has to go in. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew this was going to be a problem. Hold that lot up there. Right. There we're in. Actually, that's pretty fucking easier. It was a bit easier than I thought it was. That was actually easier than I thought it was. I mean, you've got to get the switches up. You have to do it with the switches up, controls up, or in this case down. You have to do it with the controls at minimum, and obviously, you know, it just drops back in then. But you have to hold them all up at the same time, which seems tricky, but actually because of the size of the controls you can do it all. It's not as tricky as it seems. Next one is fucking trying to fucking sort out these fucking lamps. Working out where they fucking all go. Working out where the lamps are so that I can replace them. Right. Well, this is the lamp wires here, and you go to this little board here, So I'm going to have to tip it towards me to see. And there's a lamp there, a lamp wire there, but it's where they fucking go from there, that's the problem. But so you have to take this fucking lot out just to replace them fucking lamps. You have a lamp going down here. Yeah, you do. Oh, you fucker. But I'm wondering if you can. What the fucking hell was that? How was that? Alright, what the fuck are you rattling around in there? Ah! My turntable clip. Said it was in there, didn't I? Said the fucking lot on the top, it fell off. Right. So what we need to do next is pull them off. Just straightforward. Pull the tuning knob off. And I think the buttons can stay, you know. Yeah. Do. Oh, that's long, isn't it? So you can't take the front apart, I don't think. No, you can't. It's all one. Oh, hang on. Right, so where the fuck are we connected to here? That front come on. I might be just as well taking it all apart, but no, that's not supposed to come off. That's not supposed to come off. It's moulded. And that's a fucking ribbon cable. Did not like the thought of pulling that out, but I had to. Fucking hell. We've got to move that fucking cable out of the way. That was a pain in the ass. Take that out. Well, some of these screws are longer than the others. Wow. I know the longest one goes in the corner here. That's that. one. See if we can pull it off there. I'll need it off too. Unless I can get it off here. Right, so that's, is that going to come out of there? I don't think they come out. No. Right, so let's get the where's that fucking tuning dial? I hope I unscrewed the fucking tuning dial. Oh no, it's on the tuning dial's on the bottom of the tuner. The last thing I want is the fucking dial string to come off. Fucking string comes off, it's fucking a bit of a bastard. I mean, I would have liked to have got to the bulbs from the front, but you can't. I mean, it's not designed to come off that. So that's that one done. You have to start looking round it now for screws that you might have missed. There we go. So let's lift these wires clear. Oh, come on, you cunt. There we are. Now, let's see if we can lift this radio out. I've got a feeling I'm gonna get this Dolby button off. It just pulls out. try and hold that in, it just fucking, it just pulls out. Let's see if I can move it to one side or something, because there we go, get that under there, that under there. Board's loose. Now that's glued in. That's the FM stereo beacon. All I need is this to go a bit further back so I can lift it forward and out. Oops. And there's wires there, I don't want to damage them. Don't want to damage anything. I don't want to come out. There we are, gotcha. I got it out. Right. We've got enough clearance to move everything back a bit. Just need everything moving back a little bit. I don't want that fucking string to come off. A couple of them fucking screws can go back in because they hold the fucking dial string. A couple of them can go fucking back in. That's it. Okay, now I thought these were ooh. It's getting the fucking board out. And that's can't get there's got to be a fucking easier way. What about that? slacken them off a bit. I want to see this is weird. There's no way into it that way. Oh. See, they're not supposed to be pulled out. Although they will pop out. Not supposed to though. Supposed to come out. This is supposed to lift out. The problem is it's fucking lifting the bastard out. See that? That's cleared there. Yeah, they should clear there because they're attached to them. There's the bulbs. Just see them there. You can't fucking get to them at this side. There we go. See, this is all attached together, so it should come out. Oh, hope I've not broken any of the buttons. Right. Now, there's that Dolby button. Right. Well, no, I've not broken any of the buttons, we're okay. So I've got to replace that bulb there. There's the Dolby button. And they all push through there, so I would imagine you pull all them fuckers off. Right, so what we need to do next is we need to undo the headphone jack. So we've got room to move. take the headphone jack out. Put that back on so I don't lose it. Now this all should be connected together. It should let me what we've got connected up here now, volume controls. So we need to just get rid of that cable, zip tie, cable tie, whatever you want to call it. And now, there we are. Isn't that cheaply horribly made? Look at it, plastic. Right, so now well, that's your radio board anyway, folks. And we have a bulb here which is just broken off. Yeah, very good. So what we'll do is use the edge of the end of the paintbrush if we can. There we are. Don't know how many volts them bulbs are, but I have got some, I think. But it might take some finding, but I have got some. And there's the other one. That one popped out with no problem. And is there any that light up the VU meters? Don't think there is. I think there's just two bulbs in it, but they have to be replaced. I mean, I can't just not replace them. They have to be replaced. So we've got one here. One here for there, and one here and one this side here. Right, what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to nip off and have a look for some bulbs, see if I've got any. I don't know what value these should be. All I know is that it's painted blue on the fucking tops, and I ain't got any of that colour, but I might have some bulbs anyway, but I need to find out what voltage they are. Yeah, so never mind. And I'm going to let Scraps out for a piss because he's whinging. So I'm going to have a fag, make a brew, let Scraps out, and hopefully find some bulbs. I'm sure I've got some of these with wires on. If I haven't, I'll have to improvise. Let's just have a quick look in the drawer. We've got these ones here. Don't know how many volts these things are. I've got these, I don't think these fuckers will fit. So I'll have to have a look for the ones with wires on. I've not got a clue where they'll be. But I don't even know how many volts these things are. I mean, at a pinch I can always put fucking two blue LEDs in and stick a diode on the fucking wires just to convert, just to get the DC. So I can always go around and get around it that way if I wanted. But anyway, what we'll do, we'll roll ourselves a cigarette. Get ourselves a smoke. Let the scraps out. Get the kettle on. And no, the plastic's not gonna fall out. That's good. My main worry is that fucking dial cord. I don't fancy having to restring the cunning thing. And given that all the pulleys are plastic, I don't want to snap one either. It's supposed to light up with like a hueish, like a bluish sort of colour, but if it lights up fucking yellow, I ain't bothered. Lights up fucking green, I ain't bothered. I don't care. As long as it lights up, because it's dark and it ain't supposed to be dark. Right, I've put the bulbs in. Whether they're the right voltage, I don't know, because there's no way of knowing. But I've put them in, and so now we can start. Now we can start putting the chassis back in. This is a pain in the ass. Might be easier to fucking do it that way. Yeah. You know, folks, this is one of the hardest music samples I've ever done. Just purely and simply because of these fucking stupid wires. The socket fell loose, but it's not. I'm hoping that goes in a lot fucking easier than it came out. You know, I thought it was cracked here, but it's not. It's just where the glass is, not glass, plastic. Right. So basically, we won't worry about putting the Dolby switch back in yet. We'll get the fucking rest of this in. And this, what I'm thinking of doing, because you can sometimes hold these in. I can't get them all in one go, so see if we can get the chassis back in, and then we can get some of the screws back in. This is going to be a fucking nightmare to get in, I can see it. I think really this is going to be a fucking bastard to fucking put back. I mean, all the wires and everything are in the right place. The chassis needs to come back over. It's all plastic. Let's move that out of the way. We're out of the way. Hang on, we've got a wire drooping down there. There we go. That has to go like that. It all slides, sort of fits together. And I think, to be honest, I think you're supposed to have the fucking buttons off to do it. Let's see if we can get the buttons off. Because I think the buttons have to be off for you to do this. I honestly think you have to have the buttons off. You just might look at some fucking glued one on, won't it? You know what I mean? There we are. Right. I think you have to do it with the buttons off. Because it's very difficult to get this in. This is not an easy thing to put back in. Well, with the fucking buttons off, it seems to be a bit full. Move that wire out of the way. I don't want to snap any aerial wires. No. Oh, with the buttons off, it's fucking dead easy. Look at that. Had a right load of trouble getting that fucker out. Look at that with the fucking buttons out. Fucking hell, it went in no problem. Right, I don't like this ribbon cable. Just don't like ribbon cables on fucking stereos. Right, this has to be there we are, get that under that. That sits back down there. Right. Not worry about that for a minute. Right, we have a really long screw that goes down. The longest one of the fucking lot, I think, is that one. Right. Leave them all loose while I'm putting them in. Get them all in first. I don't like that fucking ribbon cable. Fucking hate ribbon cables in stereos, really do. you've ever done a deck of compact 4, you'll understand my point. All these little capacitors and everything. Snap one and the fucker doesn't work. So, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That longer screw must have gone in that one. That's fucking wrong, that. Pull that one back out. That's going to be a fucking bit of a mission to get that one back in it. Let's try and wind it back out. So let's try and lift, there we go, got it. Now let's get this long one, because I think this long one goes there. Can't fucking remember though. Yeah. Yep. That's it. I'm going to have another smoke in a minute because there's another long one for there. I thought there was only one long one. Come on. Where's my magnet? There we go. Where's the other long one? There it is. Do 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 do. I hope the fucking buttons will go back on with this fucking out. This in. That'll need to be probably re-glued because that's not supposed to be flopping about. How many screws have we got left under there? We've got 2. So basically we've got to find a place for 2 screws. I know one went here. So we have one that goes there, and we have one that goes, I'll find it in a minute, there. Smack dunk damn in the middle. Straight in the middle. I've got to find a nice lead to plug it in because because Mildred pinched me fucking lead earlier, the fucker. He wanted a 12 volt power supply, I gave him the power supply and nicked the bloody lead with it. Yeah, not that I'm bothered. Oops. Make sure we're tight. Yep. 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 Right, well that's all that done. Now let's hang on, round that way. Yep. And that goes round that way. Just hook them in as best I can really. That had a cable tie, but oh no, when the cable tie was on this one here. Right, so that's okay. But move them over that way, out of the way of the deck. That's right. Now let's go and find this. Oh, got the Dolby button to put back together, haven't I? And that went through there. Pushed on. There we go, to the Dolby switch there. Now why do I get the feeling which way is the button sloping? That way? Let's go that way. No, it doesn't. Why is it? Why do I get the feeling that's fucking not right? That's not right. I'm not putting another one on until I'm certain that one's fucking right. It's not coming out all the way. I thought it went in that way because it slopes that way. Right, so I thought it went that way because there's a groove in it there. Going that way, does it? No. Don't go that way. Yeah, that's right, they go that way, so for some reason the Dolby one's wrong. Might be the wrong fucking button even. That's no worries, we'll sort that out in a minute. Might be the wrong fucking button. Probably have to straighten all this lot out because oh no, that's right. So they are right. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they just go in that way. And I think I've put the wrong button in for the Dolby. Might be a slightly different shape. I think that's the wrong button for the Dolby. That's one of these buttons. So I'm gonna have to get that fucking button back out. There we are. The button works now, so it's obviously in the wrong place. So we'll pop this one. I lost the fucking button now, where's that gone? Yeah, the Dolby's a slightly different shape. There we go. Now I need to find the Dolby button. Don't worry about that in a minute. It's in here somewhere. Worry about that in a minute. There it is. And there's the Dolby button, which looks the same, but I don't think it is. It's a slightly different. I'm sure I think it's a different shape. Still don't pop out all the way. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I know why. There. There. Wasn't fully home. I hate these fucking membrane fucking ribbon cable things. I really do hate them. Because see, that one's already lifted now. They fucking lift off. One's already lifted. Now that is a bastard. Oh, we've got it in, I think. Oh, thank God for that. Right, now just flip this over. We've not put the deck in it yet. Right, let's get a cable. Right. See if the fucking front lights up. If it doesn't, I know I've done the bulbs properly, but whether they're the right voltage is another matter, because I had no indication of what the voltage was on them, and I don't know what the voltage should be, but I'll have to measure it and order the bulbs accordingly, and it'll all have to come out again, which would be a bit of a bastard. It's not going to be pleasant. No, they're not lighting up. So I wonder what voltage they are then. The machine's on. So I wonder what voltage them bulbs are then. So I wonder what voltage the bulbs are. Are we in play still? Keep it in place so I can hear someone running with her. Right. And they're buried right down there. Right, let's get the meter. Where's the meter? Let's get the meter and see how many, see what voltages the bulbs are, because I'll have to order them. Right, so we want AC. We want AC. 7.5. So we want 6-volt bulbs. Oh well. Means it's got to come out again, doesn't it? Never mind. We'll have to get them ordered. Oh well. I haven't got the right value, so. But we can still put our record deck back in, because I can order the bulbs, and I just know it needs 2 bulbs. I can order those, and we can still order it. We can still put our record deck in it. No problem. And we could even find a pair of speakers in a minute. All the way in. Just bend that up. There we go. Bring that down. Where's the fucking... Well, that's the right way. Yeah, it's the right way. that into there. Drop that back into there. Make sure all the springs are seated, it's just not touching anywhere. Whoops. That one. Put that into place, and then that one. Put that into place. Right. Let's get a speaker. Right, I've sprayed all the switches, everything all that's been done. Turn, stop that, turn that on. I should have a stylus up here, a bit of a dodgy one, but it should be good enough for testing. Ain't it? That's the one. Oh, that's plenty of torque. There we go. Stylus is in it. AM radio's tuning in now. So, phono. We'll only use one speaker at the moment because I haven't got enough room to fuck about putting the speakers in. So we'll just swap it between the two channels, I think. But I know both channels of the amplifier do work, I have tested it. Because otherwise I'd be fucking working on the amplifier, wouldn't I? So that should be a speaker. Ugh. I've not put the record level knobs back on, I'll do that in a minute. There we go. Put the balance in the middle because yep, it's working. It dropped on nice, that's all the way down.
Hi there, I'm the KTEL Exercise Man, welcoming you to a new you. Because KTEL takes much pleasure in introducing you to the Multi-Exerciser. The exerciser that's designed to give you the shapely, healthy body that you've been looking for.
And while this on, I'll swap the speaker to the other channel.
Money or spare time, or maybe just tone up your muscles.
Right, we've got that on that one. So why have we got that on there? So why have we got now through that channel? We're getting audio through it, just not getting any input through it. The cassette's working. dodgy buttons.
It's a huge magic effect on people who doesn't know.
Yeah. Could be even one side of the cartridge, that, you know.
Raise your legs. The muscles in your arms and legs and stomach should all of them work together.
Just see. Because there's input there, so... Oops. Let's lift the turntable off a minute. There's input there, so... Yeah. So it's working, so one side of the cartridge could be duff. I'll tell you what, let's change the cartridge. See if we've got the signal up here. Not on there, we haven't. Not on there either. So we got a fucking... Oh, that's why the white wire's off. The fucking white wire's off. So what we'll do, we'll solder the white wire back on, and the buttons need another spray. Let's solder the white wire back on. The fucking white wires, look at that, folks. Would you fucking Adam and Eve it, eh? The fucking white wires come off. So what I'll do, I'll just lift the white wire up there. I don't like stripping them fucking wires because they fucking make them too short, you can't connect the cunts up. They are. The buttons need another spray, but and it could do with being earthed this as well. I might do a power lead upgrade. Right, should we try it again, folks? So that's that channel now, and that's working.
Hi there, I'm the Kate Exercise Man, welcoming you to a new you. Because KTEL takes much pleasure in introducing you to the multi-exerciser. The exercise...
Move that to the other socket.
Up in the mirror.
There.
If you want to get rid of that hot belly, you really can.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes with the exerciser every morning and evening is all you need to do. The KTEL multi-exerciser is a very simple device to use. All you need is a convenient place to attach it, like a door handle that's about waist high. but make sure no one can open the door while you're doing your exercises.
Yeah.
The room should have plenty of fresh air, with a carpet or a rug to lie on. And you can also have a cushion to put under your hips if you need it. Now take advantage of the privacy of home to wear the absolute minimum of clothing, so you're not restricted in your exercising. Now, before going on to the exercises, make sure you have read the exerciser instructions carefully, so that you'll be familiar with all the movements. Why don't you keep it next to you while exercising, for easy reference? Now, are we all ready? Good. Well, let's try a nice, easy exercise to start you off with. This one's called the tummy toner. Now, this exercise is designed to tighten up those slack tummy muscles. First of all, lie on the floor, face up, with your head up near the door. Now, put your feet in the straps and take the hand straps above your head. Now, you just may have to adjust the straps at this point so that your feet just clear the floor. Okay, are we all ready now? Good. Now, keeping your legs and arms straight, pull down on your hand straps and raise your legs. The muscles in your arms and legs and stomach should all of them work together. Raise your legs as high as you can and then lower them to the floor again. Now, let's try with a little bit of rhythm this time. Okay, are we all ready now? And away we go. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Smoothly now. No jerks. And up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. And up and down, 2, 3.
They don't want to go back on. Right. Find me tape.
There, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, with continuous exercising, you should be able to do at least 100 of these by the end of this week. And while you're in that position, let's move straight on to the second exercise. This one's called the high stepper. With your feet and hands still in the straps as they were before, bend one knee and bring it up right to your chest. And then, as you lower it, bring the other knee up in a kind of marching action. Now, with this one, it's important to flex the leg fully as you lower it and get the knee as close as possible to the chest. Got the idea? Right. Left. Right.
Don't know why I can't get them fucking controls back in.
Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Now keep practicing that one because it's very good for the whole body. Ready for exercise number 3? Good. This is another nice easy one called the thigh shaper. Now once again, assume the correct starting position. On your back, on the floor. Both feet in the straps, hands in the hand straps. Keeping them straight, raise your legs to a midway position, and that's about halfway between horizontal and vertical. Then lower one leg about 16 to 19 inches. Not to the floor, mind. And as you raise it again, lower the other leg the same distance. Repeat this scissor action as fast as you can go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you feel those lazy muscles working for you? Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everything's happening. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And now
I'll put them on after.
Up to 100 exercises. Now that you've got those under your belt, why not turn the record over and reap more benefits from your KTEL multi-exerciser?
Don't want to go on that, does it? That's a fucking nuisance, that. Ow. Probably have to fucking... I'll get them on. Right, so that's basically that. Let's try the cassette.
And enjoy the warmth and happiness of this very special time. I also hope that in the midst of the many things you have to do in the lead up to Christmas Day, you'll find time to listen to the stories and poems I'm going to read
Let's
for
close
you
that
now.
so I don't forget.
Let's begin with a lovely descriptive poem.
FM.
About washing her hair.
The big blue line, she's the line to ride.
side. The Piccadilly line, she's a mighty fine line. You wanna go here to there, not the
That's working.
On the back of the
medium wave.
the fact
From the same cloth as most politicians is what will
freak individual.
Greatest Hits Radio.
Long wave.
Elaine had been 16. She'd left school with no
Yeah, it's just dirty buttons. Just dirty buttons, folks. Let's plug it into the other speaker socket.
Flowers on the balcony.
See what I mean? Swap that over now. So he's now on that one. Oh yeah, there is.
we did.
I heard that was...
Sorry, I would be less than honest to say that I have with Forrest Trump.
It may hunt much hope.
Well, that's up to the party members. I mean, there will be 160,000 people. It's the people who've taken the trouble to join a political party happens to be
It's the FM button that's causing all the problems.
commitment to the national interest.
Things I my mother. Yeah, when my mother made suicide, killed herself in 2016, and it was in April. I go in the house where I grew.
She could hardly believe it. To go out with him, sit beside him on the most magical night of the year, to listen to festive music with him. Could there ever be a more
I need a blank tape.
Hi there, I'm the KTEL Exercise Man, welcoming you to a new you. Because KTEL takes much pleasure in introducing
Here we
you to the multi-exerciser. The exerciser that's designed to give you the shapely, healthy body that you've been looking for. Now, look at yourself in the mirror.
Don't know whether it's brand new, but
Spare time, or maybe just tone up your muscles. Then now you really can. Just a few minutes with the exerciser every morning and evening is all you need to do. The KTEL Multi-Exerciser is a very simple device to use.
let's give that record button a bit of a... I sprayed that button and all, and that stuff I've got crap. Pause. It's in record.
Ah, those slack tummy muscles. First of all, lie on the floor, face up, with your head up near the door.
Just use a fucking
Put your feet in
screwdriver.
with straps, and take the hand straps above your head. Now you just may have to adjust the straps at this point so that your feet just clear the floor. Okay, are we all ready now? Good. Now keeping your legs and arms straight, pull down on your hand straps and raise your legs. The muscles in your arms and legs and stomach should all of them work together. Raise your legs as high as you can, and then lower them to the floor again. Now, let's try with a little bit of rhythm this time. Okay, we're all ready now. And away we go. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Smoothly now. No jokes. And up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3.
Right, well we're recording. No, we're not.
And down, 2, 3.
We are now. Level meters are going.
There, that wasn't too hard, was it? With continuous exercising.
No, rewind's fast. Oh, it was me pressing the button.
And down, 2, 3.
There.
There, that wasn't too hard, was it?
See if it erases. Actually, before I do that, I want to clean the heads. Give the erase head a wipe. There we go. There we go. It'll all need a clean in the transport, there's no two ways about that. But see if it erases. Yep. It erases. Yep. So let's put that back on there. Press pause. Press play and record. Just give the. Oh, hang on.
Designed to tighten up.
That's it, the level meters are moving.
Hi there, I'm the KTEL Exercise Man, welcoming you to a new you. Because KTEL takes much pleasure in introducing you to the
Oh, by the way, he's the KTEL Exercise Man.
the shapely, healthy body that you've been looking for. Now, look at yourself in the mirror. If you want to get rid of that pot belly or spare tire, or maybe just tone up your muscles, then now you really can. Just a few minutes with the exerciser every morning and evening is all you need to do. The KTEL Multi-Exerciser is a very simple device to use. All you need is a convenient place to attach it, like a door handle that's about waist high. But make sure no one can open the door while you're doing your exercises. The room should have plenty of fresh air, with a carpet or a rug to lie on. And you can also have a cushion to put under your hips if you need it. Now take advantage of the privacy of home to wear the absolute minimum of clothing, so you're not restricted in your exercising. Now, before going on to the exercises, make sure you have read the exerciser instructions carefully, so that you'll be familiar with all the movements. Why don't you keep it next to you while exercising, for easy reference? Now, are we all ready? Good. Well, let's try a nice, easy exercise to start you off with. This one's called the tummy toner. Now, this exercise is designed to tighten up those slack tummy muscles. First of all, lie on the floor, face up, with your head up near the door. Now, put your feet in the straps, and take the hand straps above your head. Now, you just may have to adjust the straps at this point so that your feet just clear the floor. Okay, are we all ready now? Good. Now, keeping your legs and arms straight, pull down on your hand straps and raise your legs. The muscles in your arms and legs and stomach should all of them work together. Raise your legs as high as you can, and then lower them to the floor again. Now, let's try with a little bit of rhythm this time. Okay, are we all ready now? And away we go. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Smoothly now. No jerks. And up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. And up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. There, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, with continuous exercising, you should be able to do at least 100 of these by the end of this week. And while you're in that position, let's move straight on to the second exercise. This one's called the high stepper. With your feet and hands still in the straps as they were before, bend one knee and bring it up right to your chest. And then, as you lower it, bring the other knee up in a kind of marching action. Now with this one, it's important to flex the leg fully as you lower it and get the knee as close as possible to the chest. Got the idea? Right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now keep practicing that one because it's very good for the whole body. Ready for exercise number 3? Good. This is another nice easy one called the thigh shaper. And once again, assume the correct starting position. On your back, on the floor. Both feet in the straps, hands in the hand straps. Keeping them straight, raise your legs to a midway position, and that's about halfway between horizontal and vertical. Then lower one leg about 16 to 19 inches. Not to the floor, mind. And as you raise it again, lower the other leg the same distance. Repeat this scissor action as fast as you can go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you feel those lazy muscles working for you? Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everything's happening. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now you should gradually work your way up to 100 exercises. Now that you've got those under your belt, why not turn the record over and reap more benefits from your KTEL multi-exerciser?
Right. Let's rewind our tape. Let's put that down so I can see the counter. Ooh. I cleaned that record switch. That spray I've got's crap. There we go.
With the exerciser every morning and evening. Healthy body that you've been looking for. Now, look at yourself. Hi there, I'm the K. Hi there, I'm the KTEL Exercise Man, welcoming you to a new you, because KTEL takes much pleasure in introducing you to the multi-exerciser, the exerciser that's designed to give you the shapely, healthy body that you've been looking for. Now, look at yourself in the mirror. If you want to get rid of that hot belly or spare tire, or maybe just tone up your muscles, then now you really can. Just a few minutes with the exerciser every morning and evening is all you need to do. The KTEL...
Yeah, that record switch needs cleaning.
...device to use. All you need is a convenient place to attach it.
It's gone alright now.
It's about waist high, but make sure no one can open the door while you're doing your exercises. The room should have plenty of fresh air, with a carpet or a rug to lie on. And you can also have a cushion to put under your hips if you need it. Now take advantage of the privacy of home to wear the absolute minimum of clothing, so you're not restricted in your exercising. Now, before going on to the...
Right, well, that's it all working. Let's try the radio again. I know the FM button needs cleaning.
procedure, others reject the ways women age are. In Thinking Aloud with Laurie Taylor in 15 minutes' time.
When this was going on, sure.
Okay. Bill, thank you very much. Thank you, man.
BBC News at midnight. This is Mairead Devlin. Boris Johnson has been accused by his Conservative leadership rival of trying to slink into number 10 by avoiding media interviews and debates. Turkey's opposition has dealt a serious blow to President Erdogan, winning the mayoral election in Istanbul for a second time.
Right, that's it, folks. I've got the record button to spray, the FM button to spray again. I'll give all the buttons another spray, actually. The deck's been serviced, it works absolutely beautiful. The cassette deck works nice. It needs a clean, but it works nice. Apart from that, I'll give it all a clean. And yeah, I've got to replace the bulbs in the front because the ones I put in are the wrong voltage. So I need 6-volt bulbs. It shows us 7 volts on the meter, but then again that's no load on it, so I'll buy 6-volt bulbs, and they should be bright enough to light the display. So this has all got to come back out again. So other than that, this is done. And thank you very much for watching, and more to come later. Bye for now, folks. Where's the friggin' remote?